welcome to another session of St. Louis Chess Club Place the People. Today, again, we have our resident Grandmaster, Kraai, to play in our place. So if you want to play against the Grandmaster, please challenge us on chess.com. We are St. Louis Chess Club, so search for that name. In the chat on YouTube, you should see a link. If you click it, you can issue us a challenge, and we will play the people. Rated games only. No casuals, rated games only, blitz time control. So like 5-0, 3-2, 3-0, whatever. Maybe if you want to challenge Jesse to a bullet game, he might accept, he might not. We don't know yet. So we'll see how he feels. Whew. We'll see how he feels. Yeah. Any words you want to say before we start?
Oh, I'm pumped. This is gonna be fun. And it's a full-on streaming day. Those who watched yesterday, we had Allison from the club upstairs. She's been playing. She got her rating up to almost 1,600. I got the club's rating up to 1,600.
That's what we want to see.
And they're gonna do a bunch of ladies playing the people after us.
Correct.
So it's
correct.
On.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Full on all day here.
So if you it looks like we have a challenger already.
So and this is a tough man.
21. So what's our goal today? What rating point do we want to get to for today? What do you think? 2,000?
I want a clean sheet.
Okay.
I want a clean sheet.
All right.
Now, I hung a piece yesterday, and I won that game.
Yes, you did.
So I got to say, that was pretty good. Now, this man is starting out unambitious, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'll turn into a fight.
All right. So we have a viewer saying, love Jesse Kraai.
No,
There you go. We love him, too. We love when he comes here.
This mouse is a little finicky.
Do you want a new mouse?
No, I fixed the mouse. Maybe it's this pad or something.
It could be. We might have another mouse slip like yesterday.
That was terrifying, man. Terrifying.
You won that game too, right? At the end, you came back for that one.
Yeah.
So, this is not your first time in St. Louis, correct? You've been here many times before.
Yeah. I've been here several times. This is a very spicy moment, by the way. Oh, he just declines the spice.
Looks like he wants to play.
It looks like he's got a little spice going for himself, too. This is interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is real interesting.
Okay.
I don't know who's better. All right, here we go. I think I'm fully okay, but this is definitely spicy. Man, right away I have to fight for my life.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. That's easy for you to say, buddy.
It is. I'm just observing. That's why. During your time here, you doing anything exciting? Anything fun?
No.
I know typically when people come to St. Louis, St. Louis nationally is known for our baseball, beer, because Anheuser-Busch is here, and then hockey, which is the Blues. So those are like the three main things. Of course, like we have like great parks, museums, all that stuff. Haven't done any of that,
huh? Not really. Not really. I'm here to play chess and stuff, and man, this guy's giving me the business. Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy on me.
He just wants. I feel like he just wants bragging rights.
Yeah, I'm just here trying to have a good time, trying to talk to you, and this guy's trying to give me the business.
Yeah, he's trying to make you think. Some viewer said French exchange. What a way to start the day.
Yeah, really, right? I got a little time event. This game's I'm gonna predict this is gonna be one of the toughest rounds.
I want to see you play against some like 2,500, 2,600 in here. See how you do.
I'm not. Don't put that kind of pressure on me, man.
All right.
He's got an interesting position because he's got this tension on G6, but honestly, the knights, they don't do that much. So he needs a clever way to increase their manliness. Like Does it do anything though? Hard to say, right?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it's not doing anything. Now, nice move. I like this guy.
Why?
Woo! Man.
Why can't we see Jesse?
You can't see me?
Danny Machuca, what's the deal, man? You gotta wait, viewers. You gotta wait. As always, we'll first of all give a shout out to our man in the back, Danny Machuca.
Dude, I feel like I'm getting rolled here. This move, Holy
Whoa.
Jesus.
What's going on here?
So, yeah. Sometimes I'm a bad sport in these situations. I'm like, they're cheating, man. They're cheating. All right, here we go. I don't know if it actually does anything. Let's see if it does.
And he does. Okay, I see.
Does he have it?
I don't know if it really does anything.
It was beautiful. There's no question about that. You gotta say he's got some pressure here.
I feel like isn't it just even? Is there a lot of pressure?
Well, it's more scary for me, no matter how you look at it.
Wow.
Oh man,
Wow.
this guy's really coming at me. You know, I was trying to drink my coffee and stuff here, and then this guy's treating me, well, I feel unkind.
Trying to be aggressive. I know. We always tell our kids that come here to be aggressive. Maybe this guy's taking it to heart.
Jeez.
All right, viewers. So make sure you challenge us on that link, chess.com link in the chat, if you want to play Jesse. Rated games only, Blitz time control. If you want a shot at a Grandmaster, now's the time to do it.
It's getting spicy over here, man. The only thing is maybe I'm moving too fast is part of my problem, but I do have a time advantage at least.
You have a big time advantage.
But it's 3-2, so one of the things, I didn't grow up with this kind of fast time control thing, you know, but one of the things I've learned is you can play forever, right? You can play forever on this kind of thing. He does have to solve some problems right now, though.
Got a little fork threat thing going on.
Well, yeah, how does he defend? Well, here it looks like he's gifting me a pawn.
Okay. Shadow Dragon. I feel that name's familiar. I feel like that's one of our regulars. Well,
Oh man, I feel like I just dodged a bullet there. It was truly a little spicy there for a second. I think when we go back, he might find some way to brutalize me. Totally possible. He's still trying to brutalize me. It's not very nice, I'll tell you that.
Just keeps on attacking. All right. Well, while Jesse's deep into that game, a reminder for everybody, if you're in St. Louis, end of November, we do have one of our biggest tournaments of the year, Thanksgiving Open. Starts Friday, November 29th, and it goes till Sunday, December 1st. So we really, for open tournaments, we really have, I think,
Ooh, I held on, buddy.
Hey.
1,700, buddy.
I like
I'm
it.
up here. I'm up here. 50 points. 50 points.
That was a huge one.
That guy came at me, you know, and one thing I've noticed about the French exchange players is kind of like they have violence buried in their heart. Just because they start out that way doesn't mean that it doesn't come out later, right?
Okay.
You think when you're a French player, you're like, oh, this guy's playing for a draw or something. Usually there's a hidden lion hidden in there, you know, and it usually just doesn't end in a draw. That's my experience. That's why I'm no longer afraid of it.
I like it.
Right,
We got a second game going on. The quiz is 18-61. So rating-wise, between the two are only 100 apart. So we'll see how you do against the Grandmaster there.
Giant Guga. Giant Guga.
Can you close that Llama Lord game from yesterday?
Oh yeah, I can close that. All right, here we go.
Got it. All right. We fixed some technical difficulties, so we're back in the game. All right, we have our second challenger of the game, Giant Guga. Cool.
This is cool. So just recently, I've just decided I want to start experimenting with this Knight C3 move order. It's the most aggressive move order, and for years I was just like, oh, it's too theoretical or yada yada. But honestly, when you play weenie move orders, it's more complicated to play weenie move orders than it is to play the aggressive things, I think.
No, I bet, yeah.
Because there's just more weird lines and stuff that you've got to deal with when you play the weenie move orders, right? And with this, it's kind of, this position especially is very theoretical and known, but honestly, I feel like I kind of sort of understand it.
I want to see some sacks. Give me some exciting games. Ah, he just brought that. Okay. Play low G6. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't think G6 was correct. But maybe he can play this way. Maybe I'm the one blundering. All right, let's do what they told us to do in school, which was to take and then push.
Take and push. I love it. All right. Where was I before talking about Field? Oh yeah. Okay. So Thanksgiving Open. It is so the chess club already only has 3 or 4 big open tournaments every year, and St. Louis Open. Thanksgiving Open is probably the biggest open one of the year. We're capping it at 150 players because that's really all we have room for. And typically we have around, I think last year it was around like 130 something. A lot of GMs, IMs play. If you want to play against some higher level players, this is the one to go to. The entry fee, let me see here. Let me make sure I got all.
I just want to I got to get a shout out for my, look at this next move.
What you got?
Bam! Holy moly!
Exclam.
I don't know if it was an exclam, but
We're
it was
calling
bold.
it anyway. We're calling
That
it.
was bold. That was a bold move, my friend. That was bold.
We have some comments from the back peanut gallery. Danny Machuca
Yeah, Danny Bachuca back there.
saying,
Oh, this guy says he doesn't want it. Well, can't I just take it then? Isn't that mine? Isn't that all the pawns belong to us? Check to the
Oh,
miserable.
okay.
No, it's not
Oh,
check.
not even check,
I
okay.
thought it was check. It wasn't check.
all right.
What's he doing to me, bro? What does he want? This one, I don't know, man.
John Guga, what's your plan there? Tell us tell us all your strategies.
You know what? I'm just going to bring this knight in because that's what Daddy told me to do. Oh, this is the dream of this opening. Not just to get the pawn, but to have the niceness of all this stuff. And his pieces
okay.
are kind of just like spectators here. Bam! Let's go.
Just keep on keep pushing that pawn up. I like it.
Bam!
All right. Looks like you're winning all the pawns in front of your king, John Guga.
I got it,
Hey!
buddy! All right.
What's our rating now?
Oh, I don't know. We went up a little bit. 1744.
1744. Yes.
John Guga wants a rematch, but I figure I should play someone.
Yeah, let's
who has
play
a
as many different people as we can. John Guga, we'll get back to you if we have time. Right?
Nimzowi. Let's accept Nimzowi from Switzerland.
Love it. Love it.
This is my new opening repertoire. That made me feel good about, playing that thing. Here we go. This is my also new, knight c3. Normally, I didn't do it because I always felt, I play this as black, and I always felt like this was just an equal position. And it is. It truly is an equal position. However, if you accept the burden of playing this position, you get to you get the glory of playing all the other easy things. And maybe this is a little bit better for white. Back in the day, we used to call this equal.
Back in the day, he's calling you. Okay. Matt Damon, looks like Danny's giving you a little apology. He's actually sitting right by us, and he's just
Playing a chess game, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Let's do both.
Oh, man. Bishop e7.
Milmole, why not play on Lee Chess? It's because
That's my fault.
Jesse Kraai prefers chess.com.
That's my fault. It's mostly because I'm an old man, and it's hard for me to learn new ways. That's the gist of it, anyway.
Yeah, you get to do whatever you want here. It's cool. All right. Blah, blah, blah. What else? Okay, so we are, like Jesse said earlier, so this stream show ends at 4:30, and right after this stream ends, we're going to start another one, which is basically ladies play the people, and we have international master Dorsa Durakshani coming in to play the people. She is a current student and chess team member at St. Louis University, and she also teaches our ladies' night classes here, and she's going to play, hopefully beat everybody that challenges her. Should be a fun game, so tune in. I'm actually going to tweet about this in about 5 minutes, so you guys can see it. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. You see all the current and upcoming events for everything. Bum.
He's tempting me, but I'm not going to be tempted. Go back, Mr. Rook.
Chasing you, yeah, push him back. Nimzowi.
Nimzowi. All right, I'm not sure about this next move, boss, but I'm just going to bring that knight in there and see if he can talk to anybody.
Whatever feels natural, play it. You don't have to think. You don't have to think at all.
I like those bishops in the center. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, the thing I will complain about chess.com, at least for this kind of event, is I can't do my little arrows and my little highlights. That's a bummer, man. And I get it because I guess the other person would see it or something if I highlighted it.
I
But
feel
for
like
this kind of business, it'd be fun to highlight some stuff.
I feel like for as big as chess.com is, they can put in a feature where you can put in arrows and the other person, your opponent, doesn't see it. Come on, chess.com. Looking at you. Well, if you joined us on the stream yesterday, you know that Jesse here has a PhD in philosophy, and we're gonna test some. We're gonna ask him some questions and see how he feels with his background. So our man Danny in the back would kill me if I didn't bring up the topic of genetic engineering. That's a big thing nowadays, especially for him for some reason. I guess he wants to just for some reason. he's yelling at me from the back room.
Changing the whole world, gene drive technology.
He's
he's just continue
pumped.
babbing. He's just like
He's
gene
pumped.
drive technology, CRISPR. We're gonna talk about all those things. So one of our Zach Belcher said you can use arrows. You might have them disabled. Go to settings, enable arrows, then right click to add arrows.
Wow.
All right, we'll try it when we have a chance. We'll try it.
That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to try that, yeah.
All right, so we actually had this discussion with our executive director, Tony Rich, the other day about genetic engineering. So we're going to see how Jesse views this. What do you view? Do you think we should? Do you think human beings should experiment with genetic engineering? Should we? Sorry, we're already doing. Yes, Danny corrected me. We're already doing it. Should we continue?
Well, the only really intelligent thing I have to say on the topic, maybe it's not even that intelligent, but is that. So I read this book that I can recommend on this topic. It's called The Gene. It came out by 2015 by a guy named Mukherjee. And what my takeaway from that book was that it's coming and it can't be stopped. So we can talk. I feel like, we can talk forever. We can talk as long as Danny wants. It's not going to change anything. This thing is coming, and I think in general, I feel like all technological stuff, I can't think of one technological breakthrough that people stopped. Do you think of something that people like, okay, we're done.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
We're just going to not do it. And so I don't see it getting stopped at all. And it's kind of, I think throughout human history, you have what's going on in the world now where it might be possible for one group of people to say, no, we're not going to do it. I think there was a period, for example, in Chinese history where they were like, we're done. We're done. And I think around the time of the 1100s, 1300s, they were crushing it. And then at a certain point, they're like, no, we're making a group decision. We're not, this is done. It probably wasn't a group decision. It was more like coming from on high.
Yep.
But in any case, right, it didn't matter that they stopped because somebody else was going to do it. And then like say now with, I think another thing that's very big and people definitely should consider threatening is facial recognition technology.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
And like in the U.S., we've kind of not done it. I think we're actually doing it.
I think we are.
But
yeah.
let's say we stopped. Let's say we decided no. Well, the Chinese are doing it.
Everybody's. Yeah.
The Chinese
that's
are
true.
pumping on that
That's
facial stuff. So it's like,
Yep.
I don't. That's just for me. So that's my 2 cents. It doesn't matter what you say about it. It will.
It will continue. So
Yeah.
if you alone
Yeah.
had the sole decision of should the human being population should continue or stop, what would you say?
You mean should it continue doing the CRISPR thing?
Yeah, obviously if you do it, eventually it's gonna be to a point where that's kind of the norm, right? Because if a certain percentage of population became genetically altered to be better than a normal human being, that's gonna continue no matter what. So, but if you had you have your hand on a button, and be like, we can stop this, would you do it?
I think it's fun as a theoretical discussion, but the way I see it, it's like if I were in a position where I was going to die without the technology, obviously I'm going to do it. It's not even a question. So we can be purists about it and be like, oh, not cool. But honestly, yeah, I think there's going to be situations where you're just going to end up doing it. And I think that's going to be the situation going forward, too, is what's going to drive this is wealthy people who have the means and a problem, such as some health problem, that is going to make it so they're going to do it, And I don't think that's going to change.
So we got viewers saying Europe said no to GMO. Okay.
Okay, GMO is a good example because when you look at, say, wheat, you can't. The fact that we're doing it with the wheat means that it gets infected. It infects the world's crops because it cross hybridizes with the other strains. So, for me, actually, just another clear example of how. You're not stopping anything when you do that.
You're not gonna. That's true. You're not going to. I don't know. Whenever this topic gets brought up, I always think to Star Trek, where the genetically you got Khan and his genetically engineered team of people. Who, it's one of those. It's like. It's if there's no regulations like that, it's gonna get to a point where, yes, I'm gonna start out by curing some disease, but then I start seeing the extra stuff you could do, extra power, speed, agility, whatever it may be, brain power. I feel like it's just if you take one step in that direction, it's gonna be everybody taking a step in that direction.
Yeah, and the stuff with, I think, for example, one thing the Gene book turned me on to is, let's just talk about chess for a second, right? When I was a kid, and there was a kind of story out there, whether it was chess or anything else you might have been good at, it was like, well, if you try hard, you will succeed. And the Gene stuff is calling BS on that claim. Right? The Gene stuff's like, no, sorry, buddy.
Correct, yeah.
This has nothing to do with how much you care about chess, how much you worked at it. Absolutely nothing. Sorry. It's a nice illusion, and in a way, it's a cool illusion because it encourages you to work harder, but ultimately, it's kind of lame because the people who work hard aren't going to be necessarily rewarded.
That's correct.
That's just a dream. That's just like, no, it's not true.
One of our viewers asked if you can play e4 opening with white.
Sure, I'll play an e4. This guy, by the way, is rated 814, and even though I'm up a pawn and have a nice position, I would say, it's not. This guy's played a pretty tight game.
814, wow, okay.
Yeah. I don't even know if I've ever seen an 814. However, I think it's over now.
And there's the fork.
He could maybe throw in b4 and save a piece, but ultimately it's kind of a bad situation. He played it. All right, let's just get out of dodge here. So in that, for example, one thing with the genes that's really interesting, for me personally is I just recently started thinking, say, about my genetic stuff when it comes to like physical sports, right? And I realized, you start thinking about genetic stuff, almost everything human, there's like a bell curve, right, of abilities.
Yep.
And there's some people on the far end who are, say, really fast.
Yep.
And I was like, I put myself on the bell curve, definitely slower. Maybe a little bit physically like stronger and maybe better with some endurance stuff, but right there, maybe just a little bit better, right? Whereas then I see guys who are really fast, and I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm not the fast guy. And so that's really interesting because I think also with physical stuff, it's like, oh, if you just try hard enough, you're gonna be blah blah blah. And no, lies.
That's
Those are lies.
I totally agree with that. You gotta your natural born ability has to have play in there.
Another thing I was thinking about recently is like, when I was a kid, I was never that good at drawing.
Okay.
Like I was, I was just below average when it comes to drawing pictures or whatever, And I was also pretty terrible. I played a lot of basketball, and I practiced actually a little bit. And I was always terrible at shooting.
Okay.
And that to me is very similar. It's like a totally related thing where it's about your fingers and that kind of just light touch that you need in things like basketball and other stuff like that.
Shooter's touch. Get it. I get it.
Yeah, I didn't have that shooter's touch. Yeah.
Do you play sports now? What do you what do you do for exercise?
Right now, I've been running a lot, and before I had kids, I would bike a lot. I'm just below average as a runner, man. I'm not built for it either. I'm just not built for speed.
Dude, I'm not built to be a runner. I'm actually a avid cyclist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When
Nice.
it's getting colder now, but I usually average probably about I go riding maybe like 5 days a week, and I average about 25 miles a day.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, try to get in there.
Yeah. Before I had kids, I was doing like ultra cycling, and I was pumped, man.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
it was the best shape of my life for sure. And the nice thing with cycling is it's not, in comparison to running, which running really is so much more about speed. Even if you're doing a marathon, you kind of need that jolt of speed.
Yeah.
But biking, you can be kind of a bigger dude and still, do the big rides.
I think the reason I got into bike in the first place was because running was taking too big of a toll on my knees. And I was just needed something, less joint.
Well, one of the cool things I like to say is, in terms of exercise, people have 3 choices. You can run, in which case your knees or your ankles or something's going to break. You can ride your bike till you get hit. I got hit on the bike. I have
Did you really? Wow.
I have a very bad shoulder injury from the bike. And your third option is you can go exercise in a gym, in which case you lose your soul.
Yes. I kind of agree with that. There are certain things that it might be better for you to do at the gym, but like weightlifting is probably if you're gonna run on a treadmill. I could never stand that. I could never stand running on a treadmill or riding on a stationary bike. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, it's so sad. And then unless you go to some class where there's a lot of pretty girls, that's the only time it really makes sense.
All right. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Love it.
I think we're doing all right.
Love it.
man.
I want to see if this guy gives up, or do we need to go the old-fashioned route of actually checkmating?
We're going to have to checkmate this guy. That's okay. That's all right. We can. I've learned how to do it.
There, boom.
I did that.
Love it.
A funny thing, I was actually, I feel, we got a good guy coming up. I was never
okay.
good. I was never good at checkmating, if you believe it or not.
Super Saiyan, Danny. We're playing against the Super Saiyan. You need to give me the glow right now.
Who's Super Saiyan? Oh, he's doing this stuff to me, man. He's got a hidden tiger in there. He's got a hidden tiger in there. Oh, check to the miserable king.
Oh,
I've had
okay.
this before. I've had this before. Bang. And then I'm supposed to go bang.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's what, 2,200?
Something like that.
I want our rating to go up. Yes.
This is so I had this. I had no idea that this was an actual thing, but it turns out I think that Carlson in some game, maybe it was even just a rapid game, played this weird Queen E2 move, and that's why. If you play the French, you might see this weird Queen E2 move. I think in a game that I had recently,
There's like a new book where they have Queen E2 as like the main move.
a Queen E2 as the main move.
Yeah, in these French exchange, like they're always playing Queen E2. I forget the author, but the book is called Keep It Simple 1E4.
Oh, keep it simple, yeah. That's funny with the books, man. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, I'm trying to keep it simple over here too.
Just to give everybody a frame of reference, Danny is telling us stuff in the back about a book.
So they can't hear. They can't hear.
They
Danny?
can't hear Danny. I'm always trying to get Danny to wear a mic so people can
Yeah.
hear him, but he won't do it. Come out here then. If you don't have a mic to put on, come out here. Come out here. Get out of here. He's making excuses. He won't come out. We'll make it. Anyways, the gentleman ready 88414 says thanks for the game.
This guy's keeping it simple on me, buddy. Look at this. He's working me.
Let's see. Especially if you're an old man, the only way your ability goes is down. Trying to improve is an illusion, only damage you. Agreed. I'm getting older. My knees are dying. God.
My knees are dying.
My knees are dying.
I think actually I'll say I think a lot of people talk about their knees dying, and I think it's usually BS. Like I had some doctor, for example, years ago tell me that I just had to get used to it and that I was dying or something. Like, no, really, like
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
right?
I get-
And it was
yeah.
total BS, dude. Totally wrong. That wasn't true at all. I got some troubles right here, though, my friends. I will tell you this now. It is not looking good for the Jesse here.
Ooh, got some pins going on. You got some attacks. Ooh, that knight on. Ooh.
Daddy doesn't like it here.
Ooh. Let's see here. Da-da-dum.
Can't hear me with the comments.
Whatever. Danny's trying to
Super
in the
Saiyan's
back.
got
In
a
the
great
back.
position here, dude. He has got a great position. I thought maybe he should have played. This is probably still good too, but I thought DE might have been stronger.
So we got a question for you. One of our viewers said one of the
Jesus.
super GMs called the French a disaster. What's your opinion on the French at the top level?
Hold on. Hold on. I got my own problems here, my friends. I got my own problems here, my friends.
Okay, so the book that Danny recommended is called Keeping It Simple E4. Apparently that's by International Master Selecki, and it's a course on Chessable, so you can check it out if you want to.
I didn't want to find out.
Vishu can hear Danny. Are you Alpha Zero? Danny is not. Whatever. I'm not even gonna get into this. I'm not gonna get into this.
Man, it's hard.
He's still just doing this in the back. He's still just doing this.
It's hard to talk when these guys are trying to hurt me so bad. They make it hurt so good.
Some guy said, "Nope, there's nothing I can do. Sorry, you're dying. That's $50 for this consultation." That's a good one. I like that one. That's good. I like that.
You make it hurt. This guy's making it hurt so good right now. I'll tell you that. I got a little grief for my peef.
Come on, Jesse. I need you to win this so I can get our rating up. Get our rating up.
Yeah, buddy. Easy for you to say. I'm in a little grief.
Hey, that's why you're the GM in Res. You gotta carry us. You gotta carry this entire club on chess.com.
Man, I'm getting hurt. All right, boys. It's time to buckle up.
All right, so now we're gonna get to our news around the world segment of this show. Let's see what's new around the world here. So apparently, Caffeine wants to live stream games and be bigger than Twitch. All right, Let's see how that's gonna work.
Caffeine? What does that mean?
Dun, 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 dun. So there's a new service called Caffeine, and they're gonna try to like to take on
Take on Twitch.
take on Twitch. So let's see here. Let's see. Da-da-da. So in the world of live stream video games, there's Twitch and everybody else. Agreed. Of course, Twitch has the backing of Amazon.
Oh
da-da-da.
shit! This
Cool.
guy's nailing me to the wall, bro.
Come on, man.
Oh no! This guy's killing me.
It's not good.
No, C4 was a terrible move, and I didn't appreciate that he had the juice. Oh man, I think I'm hosed.
So let's see. Da-da-da. Caffeine wants to attempt to compete against Twitch by enlisting a prominent rapper. Who's the rapper they're gonna try and enlist here?
Oh man, my clean sheet looks endangered pretty seriously here. Fuck.
Oh, it's Cardi B's husband. Okay, that's interesting. All right.
I think I'm ready to say Super Saiyan. Well, I'm toast. I'm toast.
What? You're getting beat by Super Saiyan?
Yeah, Super Saiyan's crushing me here, man.
Come on.
Crushing.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
He is smoking me, man. I'm actually just totally hosed. There's nothing more to say
That's
about
not
it.
good. It's not good.
I need some trick. For
We'll see if Jesse can get out of this predicament he's got himself into on chess.com.
Man, didn't I tell you about the people who play this exchange? That they're evil. they're evil, man. Yeah, this guy crushed me pretty good.
So Anna says if Danny doesn't want to be on video, plug him in on mic. I'm trying to plug him in on mic. He won't do it. He says the only way he's going to communicate is through the chat. He's actually chatting at St. Louis Chess Club. So
Dude,
if you want to,
correct.
they can't. One person can hear you because they have great headphones. He's talking to the one person that has good headphones. No, he doesn't know anybody else. So somebody says Super Saiyan will lose. Is that true?
Well, I doubt it.
Let's
I think
see
I'm
it.
getting hosed here, man.
Solitaire Bat wants to play a game. I think he played you yesterday too.
Yeah, Solitaire Bat.
Dun, dun, dun. You rejected my challenge. It hurt so bad. Did we really reject anybody? Was it a rated game? Because we will reject casual games. Maybe challenge it again and rated game. We'll see if we can get to you.
Man, I got 38 seconds here, buddy. This is a 5-minute.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Trade queens. Trade queens.
I'm trying to
See,
do something.
we're trying to.
I am totally. That might have given me some chances. So maybe that move.
Is there a queue or something? There's not. So chess.com only lets you challenge us when we're finished with a game. So you have to be in that sweet time slot where we're just done with the game and you challenge us, and you're the first one. So we will see. So yeah, apparently the guy with the great headphones, Vishnu, is having a private chat with Danny. That's cool. That's cool. And Danny's laughing in the
guy
back
with
now.
the private headphones.
Or like the good headphones that he can actually hear Danny from all the way in the back. Are there any requirements for the challenge to be accepted? Rated games, Blitz time control, 5 minutes or less.
Check.
All right.
I got him on a check, buddy. I bet he didn't want to see that one.
Love it. Danny in the back just put out a link to chess.com where you can challenge us. That's the link you have to click. Okay. I think you are confusing Jesse with that hot blonde at just that. Okay. Am I? Could have traded queens earlier with queen g5 due to the mate threat on g2. What rated games even means? So there's a selection.
Whoa! I didn't even move, and they moved me. Jesus.
So when you challenge, there's you can select whether for the games to be rated or for it to be casual and non-rated. Rated basically means if you lose rating points on chess.com. If you win, you gain it. And we always want the threat of either losing or gaining. That's what we want. We don't want any casual ones. No participation trophies here.
Oh, fuck.
You're doing okay.
No, I'm not.
And we need to, this is a kid-friendly show, so we need to keep the profanity on the low there.
I got me on time. You know, he was pre-moving me or something. I couldn't see it. Dang. Oh, man, that hurt. I'm just going to put it out there. That really hurt me.
Let's take a 10-minute break. Let's do a little.
Oh, it doesn't have to be 10 minutes, but I'm going to do
Oh, sorry, 10 seconds. What I meant. 10
breathing,
seconds. Here we
little
go.
breathing here going on.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Say,
That one really
Super
hurt me.
Saiyan, good job. Give you a hand. You just beat our resident GM. Very good, very good.
I wasn't expecting it, man. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah. I thought let's just check it out for a second. He, you know, one thing I'm actually thankful for is I thought for a moment it felt computery what he was doing, but I think he wasn't playing with a computer. Because later on he made some funky moves in his own time pressure. But like here, I thought very well played. I have a little grief. Yeah, I have a little grief here, and he. I mean, I felt like I had to take this thing, and so now he's definitely better. And here, you know, I got to do something. F4 is about to come or something, and so I knew that G5 was going to be controversial when I did it, but I didn't know what else to do. All right, people have to send in their business here.
All right, challenge us. All right, challenge us. Did you win or lose? Didn't pay attention. We lost the game against Super Saiyan, okay?
Super Saiyan says, I thought I had blundered Bishop G2, and I looked at Bishop G2. In fact, I'll tell you, Super Saiyan, there was some cheating going on in the background because Machuca over there was like, hey, what about Bishop G2?
Yeah, people always say.
So somewhere around here, was it here?
Yeah,
or?
people always say, oh, Danny's so great.
Oh, yeah.
He's not.
He's not. On Bishop G2, I was thinking Rook FD1, and I thought I was toast. Yeah, I think I am toast. That's too. I thought that was way too much. Just ignore the Bishop G2.
All right. Who we got? Challenges. Somebody challenge. Super Saiyan. Quick question. What level Super Saiyan are you? You just have the blonde hair, so I'm guessing that's like what, level 2 to 3? Is that what it is? If I remember correctly from back in the day.
You got to even enlighten me what you mean with the levels.
So, do you know what that?
Not
you
really.
know,
No.
So Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball was the anime which the term Super Saiyan. So Saiyan is a alien race, and they have the power to like become super. Their hair turns blonde and like become stronger. That's Super Saiyan. And there's different levels of Super Saiyan. So like the first couple levels you get blonde hair, and then after that I think your hair turns longer and just stays dark. So I mean it's been like over a decade since I've seen it, so I don't remember all the things. But Danny, what do you probably know all about this? What are your views on this?
I only know basically what you just said.
Oh, okay.
It's like blue now or something like that. I don't watch it anymore, but I saw some memes where it's
All right. Are we gonna get a challenge from anybody here? We saw a couple of challenges earlier, but then we were going over a game, so we couldn't accept it. Challenge us now, so we can accept this.
Challenge us now.
Give it. Yeah. If you have a high rating on chess.com, challenge us. I want us to gain some rating points.
Here's a question I have. So a bunch of people are like, why aren't we playing Elite Chess? And is that because they're just more familiar with it, or is it like the battle between Elite Chess and chess.com?
There is sort of a battle between the two, but I think a majority of the people enjoy Lead Chess better because there's more functions.
they're also just used to us streaming on Lead Chat.
Yeah, we usually
Right.
always stream on Lead Chess.
Right.
I've challenged, can a GM lose an online blitz game? What? We got a challenge? There
Got
we
a
go.
challenge. Here we go.
Meal Mole?
Oh, and I had a request to play E4. So here
E4.
we go.
We're playing E4 this time. Cool.
Someone wanted me to do it, and I'm going to do it. Bam! That's a good move. Have you seen that move before?
Is that what you usually don't play E4, right? You're a E4
Oh,
guy. You're a
look
Queen's
at that.
Gambit guy.
I played E4 when I was a kid. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here. This one's really hectic.
E4 or E4, E6, F4, Jesse. Challenge failed. Well, challenge us again in about 8 minutes. Probably get it going.
This is a pretty.
So I don't
set
understand
position.
why is this a chess.com thing? Like we didn't decline anything, but people are getting challenge declined for some reason. Do any want to weigh in on this?
We usually chess did.
You
Okay.
know, maybe it was. Didn't we have a problem yesterday where
Yeah,
some
we did.
people who, like Allison upstairs on her account was like, her account said something like, you're not strong enough to challenge a GM. That was crude. That was crude to say that. If that's true, then that's bad on chess.com. You can't be doing that to the people, right?
So I haven't checked the settings on that account. There are some like settings I'm looking at on mychess.com, so you can change it kind of to like levels, I guess.
Now, Machuca's talking to us in the background, and so we're going to change some settings. And also, I want to change it so we can get some arrows.
Yeah.
I need some arrows.
Let's see, challenge field. Yeah, so if we're currently playing a game, you can't challenge us. That's one of the chess.com things.
I think you can change it while we're doing this, while you're playing
Up,
the game,
up.
if you have time.
Oh, you couldn't see it, but Danny walked in front of the camera.
So if you go to this
He
settings,
purposely turned the camera only to the game so you can't see him.
and then it's only
How
like
despicable is that?
here.
Oh.
Just select that guy.
And there was a
then
different
let's
one?
Go, so that's for the
Oh, and then
arrows.
from
And
play?
let's go to play. And it's like go down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's already set to everyone. I don't know what. I don't think that does anything. That
Yeah.
might just be. I think Allison just made a new account and didn't register it. That won't let you challenge people.
Okay.
That might be on her.
Let's see here. Da-da-da. Is French McCutcheon refuted?
That's an interesting question. I played McCutcheon many times. And, you know, it's funny who ended up wasting me was Danny Wrench of Chess.com fame in a game years ago. But basically, if you imagine, I don't know how many people can imagine this in their heads, but in the line, there's this whole thing where your bishop does the dance, and instead of going to d2, bishop d2, if white plays bishop e3, there's various ways that white can sack the pawn, and at the very least, he gets a very strong initiative, and it becomes unpleasant for black. And that's a shame, because that was one of the classical variations, I feel, in the French. So there we go with that. Yeah.
You trying to play bishop h6 here? Is that what
Don't
we're
tell
doing?
him what I'm going to do.
Mio mole, come on. You know it. All right, we gotta see here. Da-da-da. So we have somebody saying GMs can lose blitz games. About 45 years ago, I beat Zinzi in a blitz tournament game. I was rated about 1700 at a time. 45 years ago? Dude, how old are you? Bishop takes c3 here. Is that what he said?
That's what he did, yeah. All right, here we go. Well, I don't know. He can steal a pawn. I don't know if he wants to. He doesn't want to. That was maybe wise. Let's just get out of dodge here. Oh, I got to be a little careful, Kraai. Hey, Kraai, you need to be a little careful, buddy.
He's talking to himself now.
Well, after
Super-
that game where
concentration.
Super Saiyan crushed me, man, I lost my clean sheet.
Oh, this gentleman is 67. Wow, props. Props on two things.
On
One,
living that long?
well, no, props on beating a GM when you were 1700, and two, continuously playing chess even now. That's great. We have 101 viewers right now. Great. If any, I want to get to 150 viewers. So if anybody wants to pull out their phone and then sign on to our stream too, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. Baruch Spinoza. That's a great philosopher. You know that name?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not a philosophy guy. Who is that?
16th century, lived, but is now Belgium and Holland, and wrote, what is it? Kind of like the early Principia, and usually called the Ethics. As, the idea to base everything on principles. All right, you're confusing me, buddy. All right, here we go. Bam! I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just bringing my bishop back. I need a magical way to bring my other bishop to do magical things, and I haven't found it yet.
You can do it. Ooh.
Oh, he's getting spicy on me.
Okay.
here. Let's just talk to the taco and see what happens.
Dun, dun, dun. Daniel Roberger just said Italy. Okay. Cool. Is that where you're from? Awesome. Oh, he was from Italy. Oh, the philosopher was from Italy. Okay, gotcha.
Spinoza? No, Spinoza wasn't from Italy.
Oh, Jesse's calling you out. Not from Italy.
You know what I called out? I was missing that he's hanging the queen, but I can't miss it that many times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did it just happen?
I just took his
Mio
queen.
mole. Give you a big old head shake on that one. And resignation. Let's play,
Solitaire
bro.
bat. Here we go, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta challenge us. You can't just say "Let's go, bro." You gotta send us a challenge in that sweet time frame where we're just done with the game. So for help you guys out with that, there's a 30-second gap between what we say and what you see. So basically, if you're thinking the game's gonna end in 30 seconds, that's when you challenge us, basically.
I got a question for you guys, and maybe for you too. What are some of the things that Lee Chess does that people like?
Actually, there's this gentleman that's just talking about Lee Chess right here. So Lee Chess, he's saying, is probably better with stream integration. Probably automatically prevent the opponent from looking at chat video. Okay. Well, for our purposes, it's mainly because so people can challenge you when you're in the game.
So it'll come up as a stack.
Yeah, it'll become a stack. Like we usually have about like 10 to 20 people waiting on a wait list.
Right.
Once we had 50 or 60 challenges.
Oh, Danny in the back said once we had like 50 or 60 challenges in there, so you see all of them on a list and you can pick. Just for our stream purposes, that's what's nice.
This is pretty spicy too here.
See, I play a mean pawn. Okay, I did that twice now. That makes sense. Okay, cool.
Now, it might be that chess.com has these features, but we don't stream on it enough to really know.
I feel like at some point I was doing. Yeah, because I did chess.com had me do the same thing too, and there was a list of people down below. I remember this. Of people I could play.
So how come this Vishnu guy can hear Danny better than I can? What is that about? How come he can hear you better than I can? I don't get it.
Oh, that's the famous.
You
Vishnu.
are literally sitting. You're literally sitting like 15 feet away from me.
Vishnu's a famous guy, by the way.
Vishnu, I'll give you a hand for that. You have great headphones if you can hear better than me. I mean, that's awesome.
This is a real spicy position here. I don't know.
So apparently, like if any of our viewers are actually familiar with chess.com, give us a shout. How do we? Apparently, there could be a feature where we have a wait list of people challenging us, but we don't know how to. We don't stream on chess.com enough to actually know how to figure that out, how to do it.
Yeah.
And also, I think majority of the people here play on Lee Chess anyway, so nobody.
Last time we played on chess.com, I want to say was like a year, maybe a year and a half.
No, so Danny's.
Like a really long time.
I got his queen. I got his queen.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. So
he
Danny's.
calmly took it back though, like as if he didn't mean to hang.
Vishnu, Danny said 5260, so I can't hear him better than you. I wish I had a mic so I can drop it right now, but. Dun dun dun. You got this, right? 1407 solitaire. Oh, solitaire bat. Okay.
Solitaire bat, yeah. You'd think this has to be what's called a good position, right?
I think Vishnu is the guy that said you can get some easy points from him. He's rated 19 something. Maybe we'll try that next. Maybe.
Vishnu is, to me anyway, is an interesting guy. He started chess a little bit late, like I did, and like myself as well. He's got like kids and family and stuff, and he's improving his chess. He's on the Twitter, and it's kind of weird. There's a lot of guys actually on Twitter, you know, who like publicly talk about their chess progress, like what they're doing and yada yada. And in a way, it's great. And another part of me is also like, wait a second. Why aren't you using this time to be like training or you know? You got a limited amount of time, buddy. What's going on? But I think it's also like there's a community out there who wants to improve and like there's a I don't know, positive feedback loop, right? Like if you kind of like you're on the bike. Are you on Strava?
No.
But anyways, it's kind of like that, right? You're posting your rides and you're saying this is what I did, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean. Social media now, it's just a part of life now. You can't really get rid of it.
Right.
So everybody wants to know what everybody else is doing, get ideas. All right, let's see. Oop, trading bishops, cool. Dude, solitaire bad, man. You're down on Ontario. Why are you trading pieces?
Because it hurts sometimes to recognize that you blundered the queen. I've been there, man. It just hurts sometimes, man. I get it, dude. I get it.
All right, greetings from Latvia. Greetings. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you can come to St. Louis sometime. M. Shasing, thank you for joining us. All right, one of our viewers asked, who's your favorite, Tall or Fischer?
I guess I gotta say Fischer just because I feel like I understand his games better. I'm gonna be talking about Fischer tonight, actually.
Oh,
we're doing
a
streaming business at 6:30, 7:30?
6:30, 7:30.
I guess I got 2 lectures coming up tonight. They're working me hard here, buddy. I got 2 lectures, 6:30, 7:30 is the first, and I'm going to talk about Fischer and...
Solitaire Bat, real quick. Why is your name Solitaire Bat, but you have a picture of a cat on for your profile? Shouldn't it be a bat? Just, throwing out there, just asking a quick question.
Game aborted.
Well,
oh wait, I'm gonna give him another chance. There's something he didn't like about it. Maybe he wanted me to be white. I don't know, man.
Play you for all right. Greetings from Indonesia. Greetings, Mr. Smith. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, he keeps aborting on me.
Why are you aborting?
Well,
why are you aborting?
Okay, here's Vishnu. Let's play Vishnu.
Yeah, let's play Vishnu. There we go. So Solitaire Bat said, thank you. He made a stupid blunder. Well, happens to all of us.
Now, Vishnu has been experimenting. I bet he's going to play F3. Yeah, see, I know this guy. I don't know.
Called you out on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to play the old school system and see if he knows what's going on. Well, we were talking about something interesting before.
Fischer games.
Oh, Fischer, right. So tonight, one thing I've kind of discovered that's really interesting to me is... I grew up with Fischer, and I had a big book of all of his games. It was a beautiful book. People are probably now listening to me are like, what, a book? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, book? Anyways, so this is like back in the day, and the thing about it, about Fischer it's kind of like this sense of Fischer being a universal player, which continues to this day, and something I've discovered recently, and I'm going to talk about tonight, is the fact that there's interesting ways in which he is not, in fact, a universal player. Most specifically, the guy really couldn't play with a space advantage. And what people did know is he had this mysterious problem against the French. Played terribly against the French. And the thing with the French, of course, though, is you have to play with a space advantage. And so it's this really interesting thing for me of thinking about oh, right, yeah, Fischer wasn't, in fact, a universal player. And then the interesting thing beyond that, of course, is then to look at other Fischer games openings and talk about other instances where he declined to have a space advantage.
Yeah, go.
And the space advantage itself, just for me, is one of the most fascinating topics of modern chess because it's complicated and it's kind of new. A lot of strong GMs now are talking about it. is this really interesting new thing. And it's a little bit brought on by the computers, because the computers are understanding as well that the space advantage is a whole interesting. You're just talking on his phone, not even listening.
I am not. I am
You're not
actually.
even listening to me, man.
I am
Come
listening
on,
to
I'm
this
telling you this
because
deep stuff about
you gotta
Fischer. I'm telling you about
multitask.
these deep
Multitask.
stuff about the Fischer.
I'm actually
man.
so I'm actually tweeting our next show, which starts in 30 minutes. It's actually so it's International Dorsa Durakshani playing the people. That doesn't happen all often, so we're trying to make sure everybody knows about it. But I am listening.
Okay.
Multitask. Here we go.
One thing about this position, I want to tell Vishnu, I have no idea what's happening now. I guess here's his critical moment. He needs some special move to get play here. But like B5, like maybe I missed that. God, I hope that doesn't wreck me. That would be embarrassing. Anyways, before I lose it, the move he was supposed to play, even though maybe now he's wrecking me, is, what was it? It was way back when.
Let's see.
Instead of bishop f4, e4 is the right move. Now, that being said, maybe I have, what do we call it, bungled my coconuts or something? I don't know. Something like that.
Let's see. We have some couple comments here. The cool guys play c5 nowadays against f3.
You have bishop b4 and take on b5.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Vishnu, take it easy on me, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought we were friends. I thought we were all getting along here, and here you are, trying to hurt me.
One of our viewers asked, who's your favorite chess player and why? That's a long discussion. We might talk about who the greatest of all time is. Maybe next time when we have a lot more time.
I don't. Yeah, it's a hard question.
It's a hard question. That's too many. That's a long conversation. We might do it next time.
Vishnu is making it real complicated right now.
Let's see. One of our viewers said, "Why did the pawn walk across the street?"
Oh man.
Because I wanted to be a queen. Ha ha.
Here's
Good
a
job,
real
good
interesting
job.
moment, by the way. My pieces are a little funny, and he's gonna play knight d6, and things are gonna get a little spicy though. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
You like spicy stuff. It's cool. Vishnu, you said you want to give us some free points. What's going on right now?
Yeah,
You're
take
supposed
it
to resign the game right now.
Yeah,
Live up to your
resign.
Live up to your word, man. Live up to your word.
Resign, Vishnu. What are you doing to me, man?
So, Spinoza's metaphysical philosophy is the most important. The concept of substance is more or less the same as mathematical proof of the string theory. Spinoza was well ahead from his own time. I'm not sure if you agree with that or even thought about that, but that's let's see. To be a GM, don't you have to memorize chess rather than play with what you think?
No.
I don't think so, right? Why would you? I mean, memorizing different lines and is important, but
I don't know.
no, you don't agree with that?
Memorizing stuff, I don't know. Well, okay. It depends on how you play. Like, if you're going to play like Vishnu and play this f3 move, I think you do want a little bit of what might be called memorization. Like, you needed to know that e4 was the move. But on the other hand, like, e4 was the intention of the whole setup, in my opinion, anyway. Now, that said, I don't want to make Vishnu think he doesn't have a chance here. He still is in this game.
That's
But
a
he
lie.
needs-
You don't have a chance, Vishnu. Give up right now. Resign.
I think he needs to show something special, though, is the problem. He needs to show something special here.
In other words, you're not special. Not
No,
special.
That's not what I said.
It doesn't
Come
matter
on,
what
buddy.
your parents tell you. Not special.
Check to the miserable knight. I got a distinct time advantage here.
Oh, I didn't know he was down 40 seconds. Wow, Vishnu, you're going down, man.
He's got one move to hold on.
Memorize chess and then download the internet. Ha! That's good. That's good. I like that. Okay. Let's see here.
I decided I'm going to be boring here. I was thinking about being spicy, and now I've decided to be boring. Check to my bishop. Yeah.
Let's see here. Where is this? Oh.
Check to the knight.
So apparently, Twitter is in trouble because its stock plummeted 20%. Didn't know about that. That's interesting news. So if you're a stock trader where you just play for fun, keep that in mind. So apparently, Amazon is delivering your packages faster, but that's apparently tanking its profits.
Good game, Vishnu. That was the first time. You know, I've gone over a lot of. So, let me give
Yeah,
I have
31
to
points.
plug
Nice.
my own show. I do a show every month, and I'm going to do it next Wednesday. And actually, we're changing the time of our stream here next Wednesday. So I'm going to do a stream from 3 to 6, and this is all people who submit their games on the chess.com forum, and I go over them.
Okay, it's cool.
And then I think we're going to do the stream a little early on that day. Anyways, what I was trying, what I'm leading to is Vishnu has been doing that for a long time, and I think with a number of other people who've done it, have really improved in the art of going over your own game.
Yeah. Vishnu said he muted the stream while he was playing. Okay, so you didn't hear on the internet the trash talking.
I was talking some smack about
Yeah.
you, Vishnu. I was saying some terrible things.
He did say thanks for the game. What Jesse blundered on board that haunts him in his nightmares every night?
What, Jesse? What I blundered?
Yeah. What Jesse blundered on board that haunts him in his nightmares every night? Huh? Do you have any blunders that haunt you?
Oh, I have a lot of blunders.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about growing old is you just forget. You just forget stuff. So that's a nice thing about growing old is you have the ability to forget your blunders. Javier Osorio is not going to forget this blunder, though. This is a standard trick.
15,
Once
14.
you see it, you won't.
All right, Javier.
Despite my
remember that
terrible
trick.
game, I'm up to 1,800 for us, buddy. We're slowly coming up here.
I like it. I want to see if we can gain another 200 points in the next 20 minutes. So we have to average 100 points every 10 minutes. That's what we got to average.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever studied Alpha Zero for chess moves? Have you?
A little bit. Not I don't know what we mean by for chess moves, but
Assuming just
I think, like, for example,
analysis.
I'm going to talk a little bit about space at the lecture tonight, the concept of space, and I do think the computers have changed how we think about space. And Alpha Zero, a couple of those wins that it had, it was there was one French position where it sacked a full piece for space, and it was like, whoa, that was some next level stuff. So in that sense, sure, yeah.
Looks like M. Shosting here is talking some trash, gaining some rating points before you get to play him. Okay. Wow. I'm not sure if that's the tone you meant to say it, but that's the tone we're getting. So we're getting to you, M. Shosting. Don't worry, we're getting to you.
All right, yeah. So he's gonna come up, and then we're gonna get him.
Yeah. So I hope everybody's gonna join us. Keep on our channel because we're gonna have streaming pretty much the entire for the next 4 hours.
That's right.
Yeah,
we're doing
right.
heavy streaming
Yeah,
here.
this show ends in about 15 minutes. Then we have I am Dorsa coming in to play the people right after that. Then we have Jesse Krai's lecture. He's gonna go over some Fischer stuff. It's gonna be fun. So join
Yeah, and
us.
that's actually 2 hours. So I got Fischer,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna talk Fabi the second hour.
So we have a chess club employee, Tracy Stewart, on the chat. She says, Mr. Chen, you want a rematch? Yes, I do. We've been playing games all day, actually. She doesn't like to admit it, but I've been crushing her.
You took down
Crushing her.
Tracy?
Yes.
Oh man, Tracy's tight. You don't want to mess with her, man.
She might have beat me once, but that's cool.
It sounds to me like you're in a little bit denial about that one time.
Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up? It's just one blunder before. It's the game we played before I had my morning coffee, and I was like, I was groggy. What's the chess movie you played before?
What's the what?
David, this is a kid friendly show. We're not gonna talk. We can't use that word in there.
This is the aggression of Javier coming at me here.
Javier, are you losing? Javier's. Oh wait,
Javier's down a piece, bro.
he is down a piece. Javier, you're losing, man.
I tricked him with a dirty trick. Dirty
Was that the
trick.
queen?
The E5
queen?
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. So you lived, I guess, close to Chicago, not in Chicago. Do they still are there still hustlers on Lakeshore Drive?
Oh man, I haven't been
You haven't been to Lakeshore Drive in a while?
No, it's been. God, I'm trying to think. When was the last time I was there? Gotta be like almost 9 years ago. Yeah, it's been a long time. Vishnu says, I typically get C5 against my Nimzo F3.
Yeah, that's the new
Yeah.
thing. And I was just playing the old time thing. The old time. I think it has some name. Oh man, I'm not gonna remember. It's a famous old time player who played that system. All right, here we go.
So Stanley asked, guys, want to come over to my house and play chess? Well, first of all, where do you live, Stanley? Are you in St. Louis? Are you in St. Louis? Is this something we have to like fly on a plane to? Give us some more context, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, I got a question for the audience too that's a little bit related. So back in the day, before the internet, most of our viewers probably don't remember this, but like we would get together and we would play blitz chess at a place like Lakeshore, and you had hustlers and you had people like me who were trying to make a little bit of money, but also just wanted to play some blitz. And now, one of the terrible things I feel is you go to like New York City, say Washington Square Park, and it's more like these hustlers are just weak players trying to make $1 on the side, and then they're not playing with honor anymore. They're being like, I'm not going to pay you, or I'm not. You have to pay to play, to use my board or something. And back in the day, it was a pretty cool culture. Here, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. We had a cool culture of, warfare. Honestly, it was like you come and you're going to put a little money on the table and we're going to play. And it's going to be kind of hard-knuckled, honestly. And I feel like, we've lost that.
Things are
I
changing.
think I think it's the internet, because you can play, now that you can play all the time on the internet, like that culture of hanging out at, say, something like the park in Chicago.
It's I agree.
It's dying off, I guess,
Technological age. So Matt Damon, well, not the real Damon. Matt Damon says he's from Chicago, and yes, there are hustlers.
What are you talking to him? He's not the real Matt Damon.
I mean, he could very well be.
That might be
he
Matt
could very
Damon.
well be. Never. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that the real Matt Damon doesn't. The actor Matt Damon isn't following us on stream. If you are, that's great. But like.
By the way, I want to just make a note. This position, instead of B6, Golko at the U.S. Championship years ago played E5, and he played Knight A5 and then E5, which was a really interesting system that I was totally unprepared for and lost brutally. But I just wanted to give a shout out for that thing. Maybe Bishop F4 is incorrect.
Somebody says, I hate those pay to play in Washington Square Park. I just like playing online for free. Yeah, that's where, Oh, Stanley's in Hawaii. He wants us to come over and play chess. Dude, I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Ask him what island or whatever.
Yeah, where in Hawaii are you from? The main island? I would love to go there. I'd love to go there.
Yeah, I have a student actually, and he is in Kauai, if that makes sense. And he's telling me, I gotta go. Yeah. He's telling me all kinds of things about it.
Definitely want to go. I know last time I was looking to take a trip, I actually considered Hawaii, but it was during Christmas time, and I think think the plane ticket prices were outrageous. I was like, nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. But definitely, if I have a chance, I'm definitely going. Are boring openings deserving of derision when they're usually met with at Blitz?
Well, you saw I lost to the French exchange today, my friends. Some
good old
people
Super Saiyan.
give that derision, but obviously, if someone cracks you, you can't really complain too much, right? All right, I think I'm winning a piece here by snipping that guy.
You guys 1267. I need somebody who's like 2500 to play us. That's what I need. I need to gain some points.
Yeah. So, anyways, I because chess players are worthless dudes and they don't want to work. I spent a summer, I guess 1994, playing Blitz over there at on Lakeshore, and it was intense, man. We had some good struggles, and I kind of wish all those people. Of course, there was no Facebook or any way to connect, so I lost touch with all those people. Of course, what are you doing, bro? I don't know. And what's going on here?
Wow, he's just okay. All right. Well, that's interesting.
Check the miserable king.
Let's see. I think it's awesome what you guys do here. Thanks for taking the time for that. Peace from DK. Thank you very much, Freedom. Thank you very much. Being able to play online for free is an amazing thing. There's always something magical about playing over the board, though. Agreed. I guess agreed. Go on a cruise ship to Hawaii. That should be cheap. I'll look into that. That's actually a pretty good idea. Blah blah.
I gotta watch myself here, son. He's coming at me with all his guns.
Is Jesse's favorite game still his destruction of Nakamura in 2007?
I wrote an article for U.S. Chess ages ago, and I didn't call it actually my favorite game. It was my favorite move. I played one move in that game, which actually wasn't so much it was a stunning move. It was more like a move where I sensed the danger, right? Whereas in previous versions of myself, Jesse 1.0, I wouldn't have felt the danger, right? So that's why I'm not sure it was my favorite game, but definitely my favorite move.
All right, nice try. I'm on.
Some of these people have names that are hard to pronounce.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess. All right, you can come and do battle. Let me know, dude. If I ever go to Hawaii, I'll let you know. I'm gonna let everybody know.
I would love to go to Hawaii, man. That'd be great. I think that would be if I moved to Hawaii. I'd just check. I wouldn't visit. I'd just go there to check out. I'd just be like, that's it.
Yeah.
You can play chess online there just like you can here. You can go surfing, ride your bike.
Yeah.
There's some big volcano or something you can ride your bike to the top. It's one of the biggest climbs in cycling. It's like something crazy, like I don't know, 10,000 feet of climbing.
I would love to try that actually. Dang. Are you a road biker or are you a mountain
Yeah, road biker. But you know what? If I moved to Hawaii, I would definitely get a mountain bike too, because I bet that would be cool. Solitaire bat. Let's go.
All right, let's see here. Guys, it's an amazing opportunity.
Oh, wait, whoa, you need to get them on. Whoa, you need to get them down here because we have to play one game with them, right? Oh, and we are supposed to end 5 minutes early.
Oh, it's fine. We won't. It's fine. We'll do it next time. It's all good.
All right, knight F3. That's so.
All right. So one of our viewers said, guys, it's an amazing opportunity to play a GM you're providing. That's what we try to do. Thank you very much for the compliment.
And let's tell them about the show that's coming up right now.
Yeah, so in about 10 minutes, International Master Dorsa Darakshani is going to be in the studio to play the people. Currently student and chess team member at St. Louis University, which is actually just like a mile down the street from us, so we're really connected there. So if you want to give her a challenge, 10 minutes. Okay. We also have other chess club employees here as well. One of them is going to be Tracy Stewart, who was on the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still the one that I beat all day today. She's going to be coming in, so you can challenge her if you want to. Also,
Here they come.
Allison,
Here they come.
Allison from yesterday. If you joined yesterday's stream, Allison is going to be on the show today, and she's actually she's here already ahead of schedule. So you know.
Hi guys.
Watch
Watch the ladies' night stream at 4:30.
She's doing a promo for it. She'll be. You're gonna be playing, right? You'll be if they challenge.
Yeah, if they want to play me. It's also going to be Dorset.
Okay. So she will be. She will be up for challenges too if you wish to play her. So in about 10 minutes. Which match gave Jesse his last GM norm? Do you remember your last GM norm?
Yeah, that was 2007 at the tournament in Foxwoods. And my last game was against Alexander. But the last game where I got it around early, got around to spare, was against Alexander
Is it
Shabalov.
cool if I crash the last 7 minutes?
Come on in, have a
Yeah,
seat.
come on in,
Have a
yeah.
seat. Allison just asked if she can crash. Like, I'm like, no, you can't. Leave.
Come on in.
Hey, you're playing a 1400.
I'm playing not any 1400, Allison. I'm playing Solitaire Bat. Famous. You're probably going to have to play Solitaire Bat too, so don't talk any
Yeah.
trash about some 1400. Solitaire
this?
Bat will wreck you.
With their
Aditya Chandra, how's it going? How's it going? Dun, 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 dun. What is it? So one
What's
one
this
viewer asked, what does it take to what is it? How do you become officially rated? So you need to play
I won.
rated games at rated tournaments to have an official rating. You have to play. So you were just talking about the U.S.
shoes.
You need to join the United States Chess Federation, play a rated game in a rated tournament, and I think you have to play 25 games to get an established rating. But cool. Do we have time for?
No, but I have a question for Allison.
Oh, okay.
And this has to do with their show. So you guys are going to, I don't get it. You guys have 4 people at once? How is it going to work?
Yeah, I mean, we all just crowd around here and we can take turns playing if, like, the viewers want to play, like, a specific
Oh, okay.
lady or
Yeah.
we'll just be hanging out answering any questions they have.
Oh, that sounds
Playing,
fun.
yeah.
And how long is it going to go?
I believe it's till 6:30? 2
Oh,
hours, yeah.
cool.
So 4:30 to 6:30.
And then I'll be doing my show at 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So
we'll,
it's,
it just
Streaming nonstop.
just hang out with us
Basically,
for the rest of
for
the
6
time.
hours we're
Yeah.
doing this. 6 hours.
Yep.
Let's see, Stanley, Hawaii. All right, love it, love it. So Danny just put the link to the stream coming up with the 3 ladies that are going to be on the show. So if you want to join in, that's
All right,
the link to
I'm
it.
just going to accept this guy.
All right, we have one last.
I
last
think
game.
he's gonna disconnect or something because last time.
Kali Charan.
Oh, this time.
I
he's
know
going.
this guy. He
You
plays
know-
all the time.
Well, because remember the last time it was this, maybe it was a connection problem or something, but he continually like I don't know,
Aborted? Is that what it
aborted
is?
with some
Okay.
Aborted issues.
Gotcha.
Well, look at that. I'm gonna go for it, buddy.
Some gambling.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
I'll see you at Lee Chess. Yes. So the stream at coming up with the ladies playing is going to be on Lee Chess. Is that correct, Danny? Okay, Lee Chess.
Lee Chess, yes.
Chess.com?
What? Dorsa wants to do chess.com?
I want to do chess.com because I don't want to reset stuff.
So Danny is making an executive decision. We're just going to stay on chess.com. So he's just going to stay on chess.com. All right? Challenges, chess.com. No
I
Lee
think
Chess.
You,
So
you like Lee Chess better too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Allison likes Lee Chess, but we don't care about that. We're just
Yeah.
going to go to chess.com.
5-1.
Matt Damon not going to sleep today. Nope. You're gonna stay on the stream all night, man. It's gonna be fun.
What are you doing, Kali Sharan? Can I take that thing?
Thank you very much for the game today, GM Kraai. What a tremendous honor from JTW Music.
Are you bummed I didn't play you, Jesse?
I am. That was so cool what we had going on yesterday, and
You're just gonna beat me.
no, honestly, like I do think it's cool that you're like. So I just.
I'm not very used to chess.com setup. I was having trouble trying to play.
Are you
with
gonna
people
blame it on the
yesterday.
chess.com setup? Is that what you're gonna do?
No. But I was trying to
Is this-
play more people,
okay.
so I would be allowed to play you on my own account.
Oh.
It's being really confusing.
And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have an international master Dorsa walking the door right now, getting ready for the stream in a couple minutes. So as soon as we finish this game, we're gonna be turning on to the other.
Oh, I think
stream.
I just blundered my pawn, bro.
What?
You did that to me. Why did you make me blunder the pawn?
Telekinesis. It's like one of those like
This
one?
one.
blunder.
This
blunder.
But you've got it protected.
No, I do
they've got
not.
it triple.
However,
Okay,
they didn't do it.
We have a chess club here in town, but haven't got the courage to go yet. Why? Why not? You know, like when it comes to chess clubs, the stereotype is everybody's a nerd in there. Everybody, you know, nobody cares. Just go in. Why are you so scared? Just go in. My elo is 9,001.
9,001.
That's
nice
pretty
club.
that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Dorso, you wanna share? You wanna see? Come on in.
Come on in.
Dorso's gonna replace me.
We're gonna transition here.
It's fine. Just leave
I'm
it.
taking your spot, Tony.
Oh, she's like, all right,
Doris is
fine,
taking
fine.
Jesse's spot.
Do it. So here's the mic.
Yeah, we can keep it open.
Get out of your way. There you go.
Jesse, you gonna play on the ladies' night stream?
I have to prep for this lecture. Otherwise, I'd love to play.
I was joking. Ladies only.
But the people who play you, do they have to be ladies?
No.
Come on.
Yeah. Are you gonna get this guy?
It seems like it should be already over. I have
Yeah.
I have a queen. Well, I don't know. I went away.
I need you to checkmate him in like 30 seconds. Do it, because we need to go on the other show.
Kalisha Ron, resign, buddy. Resign.
on.
Do us a favor. Resign.
Kalish, wait, what's the name? Kali Sharan? Just resign.
Just resign,
You have
Kalisha
everybody
Ron.
asking to resign. Just do it.
What a
This is on
wholesome
YouTube.
stream. I don't know if that was a genuine
Oh, I don't know what.
comment or not, but
Sharon, you're killing us. You're killing us. Resign.
It's partly my fault because it should
'Cause
be
you
over and
accepted.
I can't finish the job.
How about we just do a queen sack and then a rook sack and a knight sack? And then we just be like, all right, it's over.
what if
That's
we
too
just resign?
complicated.
Is that an option? That's not an option. Ooh.
I wonder if Sharon has the stream muted so you can't hear us.
He might waste me. I gotta be real careful.
My rating is measly 1358. Well, say la vie, man. Say la vie.
There's nobody measly here.
Are cats allowed to play chess? Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Bring the cat on. Bring the
Cats
cat.
are allowed to do anything.
All right, Kalisha Ron, that's it, buddy. End it.
It's over.
Bye.
Nikki, you wanna
You
come
guys
over
are gonna
here?
have a good time. You guys are gonna have a great time.
It'll be here, but we're waiting for Jesse to beat this guy.
Did you not have a chair last time you were here? What? Danny, you didn't have a chair for everybody?
Okay, we had a chair and then we had this like weird little wooden thing, but it's not here. But did you like sitting on that?
Yay! All right, it's over. Okay.
Thank you,
very much for
everybody.
joining us. Stay tuned for the next show.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost did
All
it.
right.
This has
So
been
how
a
do I get over
presentation of the
to-
St. Louis Chess Club.